Dragon Slayers. Today's video is about ideas for every meal. Breakfast, for reasons discussed earlier, is arguably the most important meal to change. One of the easiest ways to use time restricted eating to improve insulin sensitivity is to always fast through breakfast. This is a staple of Dr. Beekman's insulin sensitizing strategy. And I found it's the easiest, most convenient meal to skip. Changing breakfast is not too difficult because it's usually a meal that's entirely up to you. What you eat won't impact anyone else. Unlike lunch and dinner, which you may eat with colleagues or family members and may limit your choices, even a breakfast with family can still be selective. After that, here are some ideas of what to eat on mornings when you're not deciding to fast. Number one would be bacon and eggs, scrambled in the bacon grease. Omelets with various veggies. He loves adding raw sauerkraut, egg muffins, blended egg, cream, and cheese baked in small muffin molds, whole fat yogurt or cottage cheese with berries, and almond milk berry smoothie. So, lunch. If you eat out, simply find the menu options that provide mostly fat and protein and ensure the carbohydrate is not refined starch, such as bread, pasta, potatoes, etc. This isn't as hard as it seems. Try getting your next hamburger protein style or lettuce wrap. Assuming you brown bag it, here are a few options. Number one would be an avocado tuna salad. Two, a Cobb salad with plenty of hard boiled eggs and meat. Three, a protein style lettuce wrap hamburger. Just be careful with the condiments, they're usually high in sugar. Four, any meat with vegetables. Five, goat cheese salad. He often does simple lunches that are admittedly a bit really simple, really basic, including two or three hard boiled eggs with salt and pepper, a half cup of olives, a small bag of mixed greens with oil and vinegar, and a stick or two of full fat cheese. Dinner is where it might get tricky. Depending on your situation and family life, you may find it difficult to change dinner to fit an insulin sensitizing diet. The largest barrier is the people you typically eat dinner with, aka your family, or roommates or significant others, may not want to eat the same way that you do. Yet, you want to and should enjoy that social time. Some of this may simply involve you being more selective with what you may already be eating at dinner. Assuming it will be heavier in carbohydrates, you could enjoy having a full glass of water with 2 tablespoons of raw apple cider vinegar before eating. Here are some ideas for dinner: a taco salad, but skip the shell, grilled salmon with vegetables, meatballs with vegetable pasta, bacon wrapped roasted chicken with vegetables, cauliflower mac and cheese, zoodle, or a vegetable noodle bowl. And lastly, dessert. That's right. With sweeteners that don't increase insulin and glucose, like stevia, monk fruit, and erythritol, you can have the sweet without the insulin spike. Nonetheless, this is something that can easily get out of hand and should be considered a rarity, once per week rather than a staple. Try a low carb ice cream, frozen yogurt, or sorbet. There are more store brands of low carb ice cream than ever, such as Rebel. You could also invest in a home ice cream maker and simply do it yourself. You could have low carb cookies or muffins. Like with ice cream, depending on where you live, there are bakeries that specialize in these, such as a keto cookie, keto cakes, fat snacks, and more. By now, you've learned enough about how to combat insulin resistance to make a plan and put it into practice. Don't rely on the old ways of doing things. There is no need to feel constantly hungry or worry over every calorie. Scrutinizing what and when you eat and the way you do and the way you exercise to best lower insulin can help prevent or even reverse insulin resistance and work to address the countless health problems it causes. Living with insulin in mind may seem odd, and some of your actions may seem strange to your family and friends, but decades of science are on your side. When it comes to our health and our efforts to live a long and healthy life, it's time to let data, not dogma, dictate our decisions. So that's what I've got for you guys today. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out. And remember, guys, that together, you and I will slay the dreaded diabetes dragon.